Let's just be honest with each other. You know what you need to do. You don't have an information problem, you have an application problem. You've thought about the business plan, you've seen more than enough videos, maybe even drew it out, came up with a name, you actually started making some headway. Maybe you thought about posting on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, or on TikTok. But two things have crushed you. They've stopped you. And at the end of the day, if we just shoot it straight, you're scared. You're scared of two things in particular. You're scared of failing, and you're scared of being judged. You might want to get behind a camera and post your message. You might want that. But you play this what if game in your head. What if people see it? What if my friends see it, my family sees it, and it's not well received, they don't like it, they judge me. What if I start the business and 3 months down the line someone asks me how's it going and I haven't made any money? What then? What happens if it fails? I don't have a plan B, I don't have a degree, I don't have the money to get started. You come up with all these reasons to cope with inaction. And man to man, I feel the same exact way about 90% of the time. I have no idea how the videos I post are going to do. No clue. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared to post some of them. I don't know how they're going to get received. I don't know if it's going to help people. I hope it does. I hope my message has meaning to people. But at the end of the day, you never know. And there's so much trash talking in this world that it prevents most people from even starting. But the thing I've come to learn is to approach it differently. Approach fear differently. Stop running from it. That's what most people do, is they run from it. A few people think about overcoming it. Even fewer try to overcome it, and a few people do. That's the name of the game. Approach fear for what it is, and it's encompassed in most cases. You might be scared of rejection, so you can't get started in sales. It's a compass. It's pushing you out of a comfort zone. You got to realize, man, that this same brain that we're rocking today is thousands of years old. It's programmed to fit in with the tribe, to fit in with the norm, to not go against the grain. Because back then you had to worry about mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, all this wild shit. Strength was in numbers. We're in a different game now, and that part of our brain still exists. So you fit in. You suppress desires, your dreams, to fit in, to be normal. And if that's what you want genuinely in your heart of hearts, it is the normal life path, so to speak, go for it. If that's what you want, no one can judge you. But if it's not, and you're lying to yourself and you wear this mask, you put on this facade to fit in because you're too scared to act because of how it might be received, or you're so outcome dependent that you can't even start, something needs to change or nothing will. Run towards fear. Run towards discomfort. These things grow and shape you into the person you have to become. I've talked about this countless times, but I'll remind you again, social media has fucking brainwashed you into this idea that is all glitz and glamour. It is all fucking sunshine and rainbows. There's no pain involved. There's no bad times. And I'm not meaning to be a doomer here and ruin your day, but expectations matter. And I want you to win. In controlling what I can, a big part of that is setting proper expectations. You need to run towards these things. Use them as a compass. Stop playing the game so scared. You're playing the game not to lose rather than to win. There's a complete difference. When you play out of fear, you're irrational, you're scared, you're stressed. What if it doesn't work? What if it fucking does? What if it does work? What if you do figure it out? What if you do take the actions? What if you are consistent? The discipline sticks around. What if? Start playing that way. Because at the end of the day, man, when your head hits the pillow at night, it's just you and you. And the most important conversations we often have are with ourselves. It's controlling this. That's the big thing I've learned, especially in sales. Some of the best people in sales, they've done the most personal development. They know how to work this computer between the ears. Is you got to have good self-talk. You have to. And if you don't right now, then you need applicable steps to change it. I don't buy into this woo-woo shit that I can look myself in the mirror, tell myself I'm confident, I'm great, I'm a millionaire, and all this shit, and it will one day just magically happen. I don't believe in that. I believe confidence and belief in myself comes from undeniable proof in previous actions that I have taken that justify I am everything that I say I am. That's how you build belief. And it's so messed up. Because, dude, you go to a restaurant, you often trust the chef. You trust the food. You're not worried about it, right? Because you trust it. But now that you're steering the ship and you're in control, you don't trust yourself. You're so scared that it'll fail, so scared that people will judge you. You're driving the ship, dude. You control it. And the difference between the latter, the scenario I just gave you about you driving this ship and going to a restaurant or trusting your parents when you were a kid and they were driving the car, is solely based on perception and how you perceive yourself. And man, at the end of the day, the work needs doing. And you need to stack up those wins. You need to stop focusing on, the overestimation of what you can accomplish in a month and underestimating what you can accomplish in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's a long game that we play. It is. And the narrative right now that sells is speed, which matters. But how are you going to get there?